Well, we're excited to have another guest, another commit to the University of North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Coby Hammell, a 6'3", 210-pound, pretty much, let's just call him a football player from Caledonia, Minnesota. Coby, welcome to UND.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
What went into your decision and why now?
So it felt like home right away, ever since the start. Every single time I've been up there, I've gotten really comfortable, and I've been up there several times now, and it's the spot to be in, and the coaching staff, they're really genuine. They definitely believed in me, and I've gotten to be really close with them, and had some really good connections going up there with a lot of alumni from my hometown and a lot of other guys that kind of led me going to there, and it all worked out perfectly. So I'm really happy with that.
Who are some of the people you leaned on to help make this decision and kind of go through the recruiting process with you?
Yeah. So about 2 summers ago, Coach Isaac Frichty, he invited me up for a junior day, and I got up there and they recruited me as a receiver at the time, and I loved it. It was awesome. Everything about it. It's my first one as well, and that definitely set a big, made a big impact on my decision there too. And I've been up there about 6 times since, and it's an awesome spot to be. And obviously he's now at Minnesota, coaching receivers there, and yeah, I mean he left me, got me really good start with the coaches there, and got me really close with them, and now it's perfect here.
How about family? Were they a big help in this?
Yeah, so I got relatives actually that live in Grand Forks. About two different families that live there right now, and my mom grew up there. So, and she met my dad, and they moved down to Caledonia. Um, good town to live in. It's awesome, and yeah, I mean, my family's definitely excited for me to get back up there, and they get to see me more often. So.
Well, you mentioned Caledonia, Minnesota. Boy, they've had a lot of success in sports. What's been the key to producing good teams and good athletes from Caledonia?
Yeah, I would just say it's mostly just the hard work ethic that the whole entire, all sports cross. We have guys that played Division I basketball the past few years, and guys that Division I football and even baseball as well. We got lots of those guys. So I think it's just the mindset of being better than anyone else you can possibly, just working harder than the other person. And I definitely think the coaches were a big impact in that, and they worked really hard to make us the best they can possibly be. And I really appreciate that. So.
Well, I mentioned you're a football player because you play all over the field. They're going to have you as a linebacker, but give us a little insight of what you're like as a football player.
So a lot of people consider me versatile. That's the main word they would use, and that's mostly just I'll start a game out at playing D line, and I'll end up ending the game at DB. It's fun. I love it, and yeah, I mean coaches definitely like to move me around, and I feel like especially becoming a linebacker there, and I honestly don't think it's anything new to me. I've been working on that a lot, and I've gotten to be really comfortable with that. So.
Do you feel you've maybe learned the game better by playing multiple positions throughout a game?
Yeah, especially playing wide receiver and tight end. Reading the defense more, and then, kind of picturing yourself as a player on the defense when you're on offense is huge. So when you get on defense, it's almost like you know exactly what the other guy is going to try doing, and it's that's what most people need to start understanding is you can't just play one position and be the best at it. You got to understand other ones to understand what they're going to do and more tendencies and other things about that.
You're going to play linebacker at UND now. Now take that part out of it. Coach Schmidt isn't listening. What's your favorite place to play on the football field right now in high school?
In high school, I like playing X receiver. It's we run a lot of go routes, a lot of hitches and goes. Anything to use my size to get over shorter DB, be more physical than them. Definitely would be my favorite at the moment.
So
But
you
yeah,
a physical wide receiver, huh?
yeah, for sure. I'd say that. Yeah.
You said you've been here to Grand Forks 6 or 7 times. What stands out every time you come to the campus?
I'll say how welcoming everyone is, and everyone's gonna say it, but the facility's brand new. Everything it's awesome. You couldn't ask for anything better. Even there's Power 4 programs out there that have you know aren't as good as that, and it's amazing to see that. So it's crazy.
What really stands out to you in the facilities that some of the area schools that we're looking at you don't have?
I would say their whole kind of just strength development there. They have a great nutrition part of it. Great meal plan for you. Every morning, you know, I don't want to say anything too specific about it, but they got lots of insane, just an insane weight room. They're gonna treat you really well. They know what they're doing. They got great staff with that, and I definitely trust in that.
The guys are talking about the shakes, the post workout shakes. Have you seen those?
Yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah, it's amazing what they've done. I mean, they got their own dietitian that they hired for specifically for football, and I think that's just amazing. There's not many programs that have that, and I think that's just something that stands out really well about them. Shows how much they care.
Besides Coach Frichte, who are some of the other coaches that were really involved in this recruiting process for you from UND?
Coach Schmidt was huge. He was really welcoming. So we went to the team camp as well last year, and he was really grateful for our school being there. I had a lot of respect for a lot of our players, and that took me, that was meaningful to me. And he's a great guy, great leader. He's really genuine with me. He knows how to use me, and he's definitely wired the right way, and I really appreciate that.
I see you're involved in what, basketball and track?
Yeah, so track, I am running in sections tomorrow, actually. Uh, that would be the prelims, and then the finals would be Thursday. Basketball this year went great. We exceeded a lot of expectations, actually. We ended up losing the section championship to Goodhue by about five, and we played. They were one of the best teams in the state, and we played our asses off, but it didn't end up how we wanted to. So.
Yeah, you'll have that taste in your mouth for next year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You plan to do your full senior year, or is there a chance for you to graduate early?
I was definitely thinking probably playing, staying for my full senior year, especially with basketball. I got really close to the basketball team, and I definitely think we can go out there and, at least win the section and try to make a playoff run and, see how far we can get. And basketball, ever since, I was about it was eighth grade on up. I was playing AAU every spring, and I really enjoyed that, and that got me really close with that. And about sophomore year, I realized football's my thing, so I got to get better with that. So I stopped doing that, and yeah, I mean, it definitely got me a lot better. So
What does this summer have in store for you?
I'm gonna be doing a lot of workouts, a lot of training for this. It's gonna be all sports as well. Lots of speed training. There's gonna be a lot of camps we go to. I'm not going to any individual college camps, but we have our team camp as well at UND again this year. I'm really excited for that, and yeah, it's just gonna be a really filled summer.
A lot of work, it sounds like, too.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be good.
Well, Coby, it's been a blast visiting with you, and best of luck as you finish your senior year and make your way to UND.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.